Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So today I'm going to try something. I have tried this before, but I did not cook the meatballs in with the spaghetti. And I've been kind of hungry for some spaghetti and meatballs. I don't care for the meatballs too much, but Mark does. So I'm just going to do the regular hamburger and the meatballs. And then that way, you know, he has what he wants and I have what I want. I'll be actually just making some garlic bread with just some regular bread, with some butter, with some garlic powder on the top. And we'll get this going. So what I'll be doing is cooking this over there in the combi again. I'll be cooking on the combi cook, and it's gonna be about 15 minutes on like 350. Last time it turned out just fine, so I think this time will be too. I'll keep an eye on it though. So I'll go ahead and bring it down here. I had already dumped the sauce in here, and because you need more water, I went ahead and put almost a whole nother can of water. So what I'll be doing is I'll be putting some of that spaghetti seasoning. It's not McCormick, I can't remember what brand that is. I'll put some of that in there, some garlic, and some onion, and some pepper. And some salt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this all together here real quick before I put in the meat and the peppers and the onions. Kind of get that stirred around a little bit. I guess I probably could have waited. I'm just going to go ahead and use some of my frozen onions. But I don't, oops, not that many, but obviously that many. That's alright because I like onions, so that's okay. And then some frozen green peppers. And then everybody that's following me knows that I actually do pre-cook my hamburger in the Instapot. So this pretty much is just going to be getting recooked. And go ahead and toss that all around. Try to get those onions spread out as good as possible. And see if that will work out okay, other than making a big mess over here. Like normal. Now, I don't know for sure how many meatballs Mark's going to want, so I'm just going to put just a handful of meatballs in here. Because like I said, it has the meat already in here. So I'm going to go ahead and use my half, I buy the half spaghettis that's already pre-broken in half. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that along here. Maybe add just a little bit more. And then I'm going to want to make sure that I actually have these covered in the liquid. I don't want to have this just poking out, you know, that's not actually going to be in the liquid at all. I might have to add just a little bit more water to this. I think that's what I'll do real quick. I'll add just a little bit more in this container. Alright, so meanwhile, I'm going to throw a couple meatballs in here that will get cooked in here. And I think that'll be more than enough water. So this works pretty easy. I have done this actually in the Instapot and stuff too, but I didn't feel like doing that in the Instapot, and you all want more meals done in the combi, so I try to do that as much as possible. If I can stay down. It seems like it's not thick enough, but I think it is. Let me put just a little bit more because I don't like that really sticking out. Just break that down a little bit, that's what it is. Alright, there's a few pieces, and as this cooks a couple minutes, I'll try to poke the rest of this down. So I'm going to go ahead and wash off my hands real quick. I have my fan going on in the background. You'll see the fan here, well, right there. And what that does is it allows the steam not to get up to my cabinets. On my support my page, on my down below, not you know, like on my comment section, you'll see where that has that on there. And I have an Amazon storefront link, so the things that you see in my videos are also there. So I'm going to move this over because everything that's on the left hand side, this stays up. Everything on the right hand side goes down. So what I'm going to do is turn this on, bring this down to 350, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring this down to, stay up to Combi Meals. And I'm going to go ahead and put the 15 minutes on there. And what's going to happen is these will come across here for a little bit. This window will get steamed up, and then the 15 minutes will go ahead and get started. And I'll bring you back once more that happens. Alright, so this is what it's looking like when it came out. And I think the extra butter didn't hurt this at all. Go ahead and give this a nice big stir. According to the boys, the house smells really good. I'm waiting for a couple more minutes on the garlic bread. But this looks very, 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 very tasty. And it doesn't look like any of those stuck together, which is even better. Because sometimes, you know, when you do it in the Instapot, you get some of those that stuck together. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on here on my plate. Should be using one of those like little fork things. You get one meatball, a little bit extra sauce. So this is what the spaghetti looks like. I'll give you a couple seconds and I'll let this cool down and give you a taste test and show you what the garlic bread's looking like. Alright, so this is the garlic bread. Mark pulled his 2 pieces off here. And like I said, this is the spaghetti. So I think this will make a pretty good little dinner here tonight. And I don't know for sure if you ever usually make that on something like that on just a simple night. I think going forth, you know, I do like making the spaghetti in the combi because it's kind of pretty much hands off. You just everything in there and just walk away, and that's my kind of meal. So that is my meal for tonight. And thank you very, very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.